Hi everybody. Today we're going to set our data up to have an ANOVA test. ANOVA test distinguishes between 3 or more data sets. So we have glucose, lactose, sucrose, and water. So that's 4 data sets. So we have to use the ANOVA test. So the first thing you want to do is clean up your data. My hypothesis, and most of your hypothesis, considered CO2 production rate at parts per million per minute. ANOVA will calculate the mean CO2 production rate and compare it in the Tukey. And I did not say which one was the fastest rate, because of that we would have to be looking at all of the time. So I did not choose that as my hypothesis. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all this data so I can just pull it over into Statcrunch and do it really fast. I'm just going to hold my mouse down, right click, and delete that information because I don't need it. Okay, then unfortunately for our ANOVA test, we want glucose, lactose, and sucrose and water at the top. So you're just going to have to put glucose, lactose, sucrose, and water at the top. You could do a transpose in Excel, but that takes a really long time. And also you want all of your columns in the very top column, or it will not work. And I'm just going to copy the names right into the top column. You can do it another way if you have a faster way. Okay, then I'm just going to Control Copy and Control V all of the data from each one of those sugars, and I made it in color so it's easy for me to put that information in over here. Okay, then I'm going to delete all the other information, but I do need this. So I'm going to Control Copy. I'm going to delete all this information. Over here, I'm going to Control Copy because I want to distinguish that this is CO2 production, parts per million per minute, all of this data right here. And I might spell production correctly. That would really help. And I will pull all of this all these numbers down. I'm going to format my cells so they look nice, all borders, and I'm going to take away all the color just for fun, so it looks all the same. And that would be preparing my data for the ANOVA test. Then I'm going to save this file as a different name. I don't want to erase my original data just in case I need to come back to it, so I'll just say data. Save it, and I'm just going to save it in the same exact spot that I had it, and there is my file. It's saved for later use.